What's going on, guys, and welcome back to Gran Turismo 6. Today I'm starting a new series. It's going to be called Best in the Country. This is where I basically have 5 countries and they'll all be doing that. We will get a bunch of different cars. Like for instance, first round we have got hot hatches, and we'll see which country has the best of each car, and at the end of it we'll see which country has the best of all cars. So first of all we have hot hatches, and our first country is Britain. Now I know what you're thinking. This is a Mini Cooper. Minis are German. Yes, but when I looked for British cars from the United Kingdom, there weren't any that came really that close to any of the other ones that you'll see. And Minis were originally made in Britain. Mini's a British company. That's where it was originally made. So I thought, you know what, stuff it. We're gonna grab a Mini. This is the lowest PP car we have here today. And these are in PP from lowest to highest. So this one has about 403, I think it is. So yeah, it is rather slow. Only about 180 brake horsepower. Wasn't the best car in the world, I will admit that. Next up, we have Italy, and Italy have brought along an Alfa Romeo 147 GTA. This isn't really a car that I've really looked at before. Out of all the other hot hatches that Alfa Romeo have, this is the most powerful, and well, I think it's the most powerful. It's the one that has the most PP out of all the hot hatches anyway, and it's not bad. The only thing I will say is it doesn't have an interior, which kind of is a bit annoying. That's the only downside I'd say about it, but it is actually a fairly nice thing to drive. This has, I believe, 427 PP, so quite a lot more than the Mini. The Mini was a bit down from everyone else, but this had 427 PP, and it wasn't a bad car. It was pretty good. Like I said though, if it had an interior, it's just a simplified interior. If it had a detailed interior, it would have been a much better car. Now we go on to Germany, the Germans, and we've got a Volkswagen Golf VIR, I think it is. Now the Scirocco, I could have done the Scirocco, but because I thought the Scirocco was a hot hatch, but I looked at the little description that it had for the car, and apparently it's a coupe. So I was like, you know what, I'll go with the Golf because then it's on the safe side. This has 428 PP, so this has 1 PP more than the Alfa Romeo, so it's going to be pretty close. One thing that I like about, I have always liked Golfs. This one has an interior, detailed interior, so that is good. But it is a bit weird to drive. It's a bit oversteery. It's also a bit understeery. This one's four-wheel drive actually. It's actually not a very nice car to drive. I was expecting more from it. It wasn't as nice as I thought. But yeah, it wasn't terrible. It wasn't a horrible car. I do like Golfs, but yeah. Now we have America, and they have brought along a Ford Focus RS. Now I must say, out of all hot hatches, Ford Focuses are probably my favourite. I do like Ford Focuses. This one has, I believe, 435 PP, so just 7 more than the Golf. And it's a nice car. Once again, no interior for this one. I was gonna go with the ST, but because that's personally my favourite Focus, but it's got quite a lot less PP. I thought, you know, make it fair. I should probably get the best possible one I can. So I went with this, and it's actually quite nice to drive. It's very responsive, and yeah, it's pretty damn good. I have to say, America, they make all these fairly crappy, I must admit. Sorry, not a big fan of muscle cars, but fairly crappy, not very good at turning muscle cars. But they make a very good hot hatch. I'll say that. Ford Focus is probably my favourite hot hatch. Yeah, it's just a really awesome car. And finally, we have Japan. They have got a Subaru Impreza WRX STI. Now, this thing has 461 PP, which is quite a lot more than the Focus. I mean, it's what, 26 more than the Focus, and then God knows how much more than everything else. I mean, it's going on what, 52 more than the Mini. I can't be bothered doing maths right now. Can't be bothered. I'm trying to concentrate too much. I do not want to math. But yeah, this is a pretty awesome car. I do like this car. It's very nice. It's just a really nice car. Personally, I think I would go with the Focus If I had to pick any of these cars, I probably would go with the Focus. If it had a detailed interior, it would be even better. But I reckon I would go with the Focus because I don't know. I just think it's a bit cooler than the others. Here we are onto the leaderboard, and first place the Subaru Impreza with a 53,790. Did expect that. Second was the Ford Focus with a 54,448. Not far behind, despite the difference. Volkswagen Golf 57,423. Alfa Romeo 57,948. So very close between them. And then the Mini Cooper was in fifth with a 59,123. And then here are the overall points: Japan 5, America 4, Germany 3, Italy 2, and Britain 1. So there you go, guys. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.